What the f?
What is up, YouTube? It's RSMario here, bringing you another episode of the wildly unpopular internet show, Fake Leak Theater. Alright, so we got a nice little quick one for you today. So we got a couple fakes. We got another 4chan text dump. It's all regular Pokemon Scarlet and Violet stuff today, so it's not a special report, but I do have another one in the tank, probably for next week though. I'm gonna save that one. Because the last one did pretty good. A little surprisingly did pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and hop on into these leaks. Of course, if you want to continue getting videos like this from me, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all that stuff that YouTube requires you to do. Continue getting leaks, getting videos from me. Follow me on Twitter, like my video tweet so I can shout you out at the end of the video. And comment. Alright, because again, comments help the videos, and helping the videos helps the channel grow, and that way I can do more different kinds of videos. Alright, so let's get on into these leaks. Alright, so we got these two here. So these are two Chirubi regional forms. I think they look pretty interesting. I think the orange one was confirmed fake, if I'm not mistaken, earlier today, like before I filmed this, but I had already planned on talking about it, so I was like, shoot, I'm just gonna keep it in. I think these look pretty good. I think the idea of having different Chirubi regional forms is a really interesting idea. I mean, because Chirubi is like this berry Pokemon. Like, so to have different berries be different regional versions of Chirubi from different parts of the region would be pretty cool. Like, you have a grape version, you have the orange one. Maybe they can have like maybe different stats or maybe different abilities. Of course, you know, Chirubi does evolve, and its evolution has different forms. Maybe something like that could happen. Now, I don't think Game Freak is going to want to make multiple forms of the same Pokemon, but I mean, it would be cool though. I mean, this thing would be a pretty interesting, would it be, let's see, what type would it be? Like, I mean, because, let's see, grape type, maybe it could be grass water, because like grapes are juicy, like orange is juicy. So maybe the juice part could be like water. So a grass water type, kind of like Ludicolo. I can't think of any other typing for these guys. Maybe fairy type, if you want to do a grass fairy, you know, but I don't really, they don't scream fairy to me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, these are both probably fake. I think the orange one was confirmed fake. You can kind of see, look at the background. Look at that grass. Come on now. That grass looks better than the grass in Scarlet and Violet. I'm just going to be honest. Because now the grape one, that looks like a Scarlet and Violet cutscene or a screenshot. But that orange one, that grass looks too good. That's from a different game. I'll give Game Freak credit where credit is due. But the grass and some of the environments in Scarlet and Violet so far, some of them look kind of dookie butter when you look at it close up. But so far these look cool. It's a very good idea, but I think they're fake. Alright, so this one's an oldie. This one's been sitting on the hard drive for a minute, and I was like, let me use this thing. I think this one was also confirmed fake, but I couldn't really find anything else on it. But it looks like this one is like a regional version of a Shuppet. And if you know, Shuppet is a ghost type Pokemon that inhabits a puppet. And this thing is a regional Shuppet, so maybe it would be like a dark type, or maybe dark ghost. I think this one was also confirmed fake, but again, I just wanted to use it. It looks cool. I mean, the art looks clean. You know what I'm saying? It does kind of look like a Pokemon in a way, you know, because Pokemon kind of have this thing where they can look cute, but also subtly menacing. Specifically, subtly menacing. You know, they just gotta work that way. And I think this kind of works. I think this would be a pretty interesting dark ghost type Pokemon if it was real. Alright, so now we have the big old 4chan leak here. So this one is interesting. This one gets a little spicy. Alright, this one gets a little bit spicy. So this one says, Hi, I'm a leaker. Okay, hello leaker. You can call me Leaker Sama. Sorry for my bad English. I'll do my best to give some useful information, not as Riddler Q and his cheap riddles. I'm like, bro, why are you throwing shade at Riddler Q like this? Okay, why are you throwing shade at that man? It says observatories, mini games with Minor, and Minor are these little like meteorite Pokemon from Generation 5, I believe. Based on the scores, you obtain rare object. Okay. Oh, based on the scores. Okay, the scores. Like, okay. So how high you will score on these mini games, you get a rare object. Okay. Money, and if you're lucky, new space Pokemon. New Calican regional form, that would be cool. Now, one thing I remember when I was doing research for my animals that should be Pokemon video, which you should check out, by the way. There are a lot of lizards in Iberia, like a lot of different types of lizards. So a Calican evolution, like a evolution or regional form, that'd be kind of lit. I wouldn't lie. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but what would you do with it? Because Calican its whole gimmick is it's just a normal lizard that, you know, it changes its type based on, you know, what attack it gets hit by. So, like, if you change it from a normal type, it kind of botches that gimmick. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what do you do with it? Do you just make it like a rather, you know, I have no idea. But I think it would be an interesting idea if they can figure it out, though. Diglett. Diglett. Dodrio also get regional forms. Okay, so that would be kind of cool. Dodrio, you know what? That would be cool because a lot of people are saying there's going to be some sort of race mechanic. And I could definitely see you racing, like riding on Dodrio and like racing him around. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like a Grand Prix. That would be kind of cool. It has to be fire type though. Like the Dodrio regional form has to be fire flying. I will accept nothing else. Okay, I've had this in my brain for years. I want fire flying Dodrio. Okay. You can drive a vehicle similar to the one in Pokemon Snap. You'll use Koraidon and Miraidon later in the story. The electric gym leader of Black and White will be in the game. If I'm not mistaken, the electric gym leader from Black and White is the model chick. So she was a model. And so she was like one of the gym leader waifus that everybody was, you know, was digging on back in Generation 5. There will be more space-themed Pokemon. They are really cool if you like Minor, Deoxys, and Ultra creatures. Oh, Lord. This is your cup of tea. I don't like Ultra Beasts. I think I've said this before. I think the Ultra Beasts are low-key kind of trash. They seem like rejected Digimon to me. Except for the dragon one. The dragon mosquito-looking one looks kind of cool. The rest of them, no. You are free to ask me anything about the game. And then they proceed to not ask him about the game, which is trash. I'm like, really? So this is kind of interesting though. I don't know about the all the spice that he was throwing, like the freaking shade he was throwing at Riddler Q. I was like, You didn't really give us a lot of information though. I mean, you gave us information about some mini games, some regional forms, electric gym leaders gonna come back. But nothing really concrete. I mean, you can say what you want about Riddler Q, and all the riddles and all the weird puppy, you know, poop stuff, and some of the more edgelordy stuff that he says. But he be giving you the sauce though. You got to give me the sauce, home. Leaker Sama, give me the sauce. We need some more sauce for this. I'm gonna call fake on this. But yeah, I think this is pretty cool though. That's about it for this one. I think I'm gonna do a clues tomorrow because he has been very talkative, and I gotta go over some of that stuff. So I think I might do that. Next week, of course, will be anime reviews. I've been watching through Bastard. Yo, that show, when Kotaku said that show was unapologetically horny, bruh, I was like, I can't watch this in the daytime. So that's about it for this. Of course, like, comment, subscribe. Please comment, help the videos grow. And as always, people, keep it real.